All right, no intro, no outro, just straight fire. All right, so boom. Going to show you a part two of the strategy. This one is a little bit more advanced. I also got some feedback saying, hey, Les, everyone does not have the capacity to trade with no stop loss or a very small stop loss, right? So I'm going to show you a way to mitigate that as well. So let's get into it. So going into the strat, right? And once again, this is like a more advanced version of the strat. I will put the actual strategy video in the description below so you can see the original strat and you can go and pretty much test this strat. So first things first, we're gonna go EU and then we're gonna go GU. So with EU, you want to set the high and low for Monday. And I'm not going to do the whole cherry picking bullshit, right? I'm going to show you what it is and what it's not. Price broke the low, had a change of character, right? Enter in 50% the change of character, and I'm aiming for previous day's highs. Now, as you can see, price shitted out on me. I was down down 1%, all right, on EU for Monday. I'm gonna just show you like two different variations of it. All right, cool. Completely ain't shit with that trade. It's cool, whatever. It is what it is. All right, boom. Next day, high, and I bust this low, right? Bust up the low. Price dipped under, had a change of character. I'm marking up my bot. I'm marking up this area. So this is the advanced, like I said again, the advanced version of the strat. All right, price had a change of character right here. Price, and obviously I'm looking for the previous day high. So I'm looking for price to come take this high. What does price do? Tap into that range, put price at the low, aim for previous day high. Boom, 3.92. Easy. Real easy mechanic, right? This is, again, this is the advanced version of the strat. So I already got my -1 right there. Cool. Boom. Delete. Coming to the next day. Right? Got my high. Got my low. Price takes the low out. Cool. Perfect. Perfect setup. Anticipating price. Tap. 50% of my change of character, right? But price with anticipation of, and I can delete this because price already got all up in that area. Anticipation of hitting previous day high right here, right? What does price not do? Price does not tap me in, right? And then price also goes to make another bullish change of character. So I'm marking up this range. Why? Because I know eventually price is going to tap into one of these two. I just got to see how price is going to play out. Right? Cool. So come Thursday, what we're going to do? Mark up our high, mark up the low. Price takes out the high, has a change of character. Perfect. Bada boom, bada bing. All right. I'm anticipating price to hit me in for shorts. Price does not do that. All right. What does price do? Price comes down to mitigate yesterday's area that I wanted it to mitigate, right into that zone, right? Perfect zone mitigation. And unfortunately, with my broker, I can only take one trade at a time. So hedging in the United States is illegal. So I would have deleted this pending order for sells, right? And as soon as price got into my area, pending order for buys, right? Where's my target? I go ahead, boom, target previous day's highs, which is right here. Because we're the next day, right? Boom. It's my target right here. Previous day's highs. All right. This is a little bit more advanced version of the strategy. So now price is doing its thing currently. We're on close of the trading day, 6:38 Eastern Standard Time. Why is this like this, New York? All right. So just waiting for the price to clap my take profit. All right. So assuming price is going to get my take profit, that's 7.91. Cool. So Monday, losing trade. Like I said again, I'm not gonna cherry pick. All right. It is what it is. All right. Tuesday, 3.92. Wednesday, no trade. Thursday, 7.91. Right. All right. That's just on. And let me go ahead get the calculator out. That's just on one pair. So 7.91 plus 3.92 equals minus 1. All right, 10.83 on EU alone. All right, let's go to Great British Pound USD. And like I said, this is an advanced version to the strategy. I'll erase all my drawings. Advanced version to the strategy that I shown 4 days ago, right? You have to practice this. You have to practice this. You can't just go into the market and think you're going to eat, right? Practice means perfect and patience, right? So boom, Monday. Monday comes around, previous day low. I'm at previous high, session previous high. All right, price plays around. Oh shit. All right, price takes out the high. Perfect for entry. All right, boom. Mark it up. What am I aiming for? Previous day's lows, which is right here. Boom. 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 Enter in 50% of that. Perfect. All right. And then where am I trying to run targets to? Down here. All right. Because this is going to a next day, and I also have another previous day's lows right here. This is where I'll be taking my first partial. All right, cool. Next day, so I can delete this. Next day, price does what? Takes out the lows, right? Perfect. Oh crap, my bad. Mark up from the low to the high with aims of potentially hitting this area, which is still within, I'll just be in some drawdown. But it's still within this area if I assume 1 pip stop loss, right? Cool. Price breaks up, breaks down, boom, boom. Get that entry. But what happens, once again, I'm going to cherry pick. Price hits me out. At the point where price hits my stop loss, where I marked up, I'm now taking the trade in the opposite direction and aiming for the previous day low. So at that point, boom, boom, right? Aiming for previous day low. And then I mentioned this earlier, a lot of us can't afford to trade, with no stop loss. Okay, cool, got it. So your stop loss 1 pip above the high, right? For spreads, depending on your broker, it might be like 1.4 pips or so. All right, cool. 1 or 2 pips above a high. If you get hit out, you get hit out, right? That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is if price, breaks where like you're supposed to enter from, some people like to do a whole range, 50% of a whole range. Me personally, I don't like doing 50% of the whole range because too big of a stop loss. So someone like me with my risk appetite, wherever price broke through, I just enter in 50%. Once again, wicks don't phase me. I won't close out this trade until I get a candle close and I'm aiming for the previous day low. So now And with this trade too that I took on the previous day, I'm aiming for the previous day low. Because this is just easy. These are easy targets, right? So 14.21, right? -1, 8.09. Cool. Got my trade. Bada bing, bada bang. All right. Next day. Ooh. Next day. Mark up the high. Mark up the low. Which way is liquidity grabbed first? The lows are grabbed. All right. So, not new to this, truth to this. Boom. 50% of the range. Price does not hit me in right here. That's cool. You know why? Because I have another bullish change of character. Boom. Boom. But you know where price does hit me in at? Right here. My aim, previous day's highs. Get in 50%, stop loss right here. Take profit, previous day's highs. Price hits me out. All right, so I'm at -1. But it's cool because where did price come down to? The original 50% entry. All right. At which point, boom, bomb, and I'm aiming previous day's highs, which is right here, with hopes of getting 10.09% or 10.9. All right, so just bringing out my calculator. So 10.83 was for EU. Bringing out my calculator. 14.21 minus 1 plus 8.09 minus 1 plus 10.9, 31.2. All right, 31.2% plus 10.83. All right, 42% tentatively. All right, 42% tentatively for this strategy. Now, again, like I said, this is an advanced version of the strategy. The first version that I shown, very mechanic, right? This version right here is a little bit more advanced. And it takes trading within ranges. But once you master it, you got the skill for life. All right? So no intro, no outro, just straight fire. And then I'm going to drop one more video on if you have bad anxiety and you don't feel like holding your trades. Peace.